I think once we got into clean air, clearly the pace advantage we had today was pretty mega. So yeah, felt like we nailed everything we could have from a car point of view. And yeah, I had to be patient at the start. You know, there was a lot going on, a lot of big maneuvers being put on out on track, and I just had to bide my time and pick my moment properly. And eventually that came, and then yeah, I knew once I got ahead of Max that I had to try and build a gap because the pace was much stronger than when I was behind him, and you know, I knew it was going to be only a matter of time before Lando got through as well.
I like the little jig that you did at the end.
I lost a bet for that one. I met Justin Jefferson the other day. He's well renowned for doing the gritty when he scores a touchdown. And we made a bet that if I won, then I would do the gritty. There's been a lot of highlights this year. That was certainly not one of them.
It's crash or that's it. And it's pretty difficult to go up against that kind of competition, you know. So I did what I thought was right at the time. There was a gap, I got the momentum, I was easily on the outside, I had the space. That's it. The rest, you know, was a perfect race. My pace was very strong the whole stint, you know, to get back through to second, I'm happy with. And to keep the car in one piece, I'm even happier with. So it is what it is.
Obviously, we were slightly fortuitous with the safety car, but that's how the game plays out, and that's the risk you take. Nevertheless, when Kimi pitted, when Max pitted, I found 3 or 4 tenths of pace, and I was in a really great place, and I'm really proud of the result because this weekend I've been in a bad place. I've not been happy. I've not been enjoying driving this weekend, but we made it count when it mattered.
Yeah, I mean, I had nothing to lose, so I just tried to have a bit of fun out there as well at the same time. I say yesterday I will try to do my very best, and I think we did that today, but fortunately, yeah, we just didn't have the pace. You know, we just were overheating a lot on the tires, so it was just quite a bit of a struggle out there. And then of course we got a bit unlucky with the VSC as well, but that's racing as well.
We had a really good pace. I think we were struggling a little bit with engine temperatures, so it was really important to get past Carlos, and then we caught up the Mercs. Honestly, we had a really good pace. I was quite comfortable in my position. I would even argue George got a little bit lucky with the VSC. Otherwise, a P4 was even possible today. So crazy to say. Also, just amazing to be able to even see the podium. I mean, I had George and Max in front of me visually the whole race without an actual safety car. So yeah, I mean, that's just testament to the progress we're making at Williams. I think this track suited us clearly, but very happy.
Start was good, but yeah, afterwards I struggle with pace. Obviously, really difficult to keep up with the McLaren, but on the medium, at the end of the stint, we were able to get closer to Max, and then on the hard, I just really struggled. I couldn't make the tire work, and I was just sliding a lot around, and yeah, it was a shame because definitely after looking at the start, I was hoping for a better result.
Yeah, unfortunately, it confirms a little bit what I was saying yesterday. You know, I mean, with a really good lap, with everything in the lap, the best we could do was P8, and that's more or less where we deserve to finish today. It's yeah, it's not good. We need to do better, and we are in a difficult situation at the moment. So I just hope we can turn that situation around as soon as possible.
Does it feel like there is light at the end of the tunnel, or is there just kind of a lot of, not confusion, but unknowns as to why this is the case?
No, I think it's very clear why we are struggling. I don't know, though, if we have the solutions just yet.
Yeah, things started to come alive. I was getting excited. I was P8, and I got this fresh tyre, and I clearly had a lot more pace in the car ahead. So in that moment, I was like, come on, let's utilize it. Let's catch up the McLarens. And so I was hyped, and just a lot of time was lost in the scenario that we had, and of course in the heat of moments it's frustrating, but we will go back to, we'll internally work it out and figure out how we can improve. I'm sure there's some sensitivities. I'm not feeling sensitive. We're not where we want to be, Charles and I. So yeah.
We missed out on scoring big points. The start itself went well, but I already knew on the first stint I was starting on a 4-lap used tire versus the others were on were on new tires, and I knew this was going to make me slower on the first stint and vulnerable. On top of that, I picked up damage in turn 3 with Alex at the start with a slight contact. I tried to do everything to stay ahead of the Ferraris, but yeah, with the damaged car and the situation of having boxed earlier and fresher tires for them, it was very difficult. But yeah, that's why I'm frustrated. And today I felt like we should have scored bigger points.
My old teammates didn't make my life easier. Last 10 laps, he picked up pace quite a lot, and I was pushing it up, and on top of it, he came back. So yeah, that was really tough. But I just got to do what I got to do, and I maximized my pace. I mean, obviously, a bit unnecessarily for myself that made my life much more difficult with the 5 seconds. But yeah, I'm happy that I'm able to score points, but at the same time, not happy with the pace I had. And I think as a team, we struggle overall pace. I think not just me, so something that we have to look at.
A 10th in it, I thought you were going to get your old teammate at the end, just sum up maybe the frustrations of not having quite enough pace to nab that off Yuki.
Yeah, it's. I knew I could see the delta on my steering wheel, and I was really pushing in the car, but yeah, it was not enough. I made, that last lap. I know I made. I wanted too much to close the gap, and there was a few mistakes there and there, so it's really frustrating. I feel a bit down.
It was a solid race on our side, but we unfortunately lacked a bit of pace, to be fighting with the quicker guys in front. We also didn't get very lucky, we never pitted on the VSC. Many of them happened, but yeah, we never get to be in that position. Yeah, a couple fights, but always ending up in the same way, so a bit frustrating on that side. And I think overall it's been a strong weekend, from the team, and we need to keep that going once we'll get some more performance out of the car.
A difficult weekend all in all. We haven't really showed any speed at any point, so yeah, we've seen a couple of things which wasn't working properly on the car after quali, made a couple of changes. For today was a little bit better, but generally speaking we're just lacking quite a lot of pace compared to the last few races, so quite a lot to analyze after this weekend. I'm still pleased we're getting away with 1 point from the sprint yesterday, because yeah, it didn't look like we would be able to fight up there, so we got to take what we can, but I think we definitely need some answers ahead of Imola.
To be honest, it was surprisingly better today. I think we had some decent race pace, against the Alpines, against the Astons, but yeah, I was obviously on a reverse strategy. We were offset to the others, or most others anyways, and yeah, didn't take the first VSC, which I don't know, we need to review, but feels like, normally you take that because it's a cheap stop, but for some reason I got told not to. So yeah, but it felt, it was definitely one of the better ones this year.
Yeah, it was difficult. The car was difficult to drive. It has been the whole weekend, and yeah, we expected a tough race, and it was a tough race. So yeah, we need to regroup now, try to think what is needed for Imola, and try to raise the level. For sure, we are not fast enough at the moment.
As we expected going into it, a tough race.
What is it like kind of driving a car where you know where the limitation is, and you know that ultimately that's the best you can do, finish so far back for the rest of the pack?
It is what it is. Yeah.
I don't really know what happens. I had a really good launch, and gap opened up through the middle into turn 1, so I took it. And then I just felt a hit from the side into turn 1. So yeah, look, I don't know what happened. I need to watch it back, but obviously it's destroyed the floor, and then we've had to retire.
I mean, I didn't have time to analyze. I just came back from the car, so I have no clue. I know it's something related to the power unit, but I don't know if it's a seal system, whatever it is, but yeah, probably something related to that, and I could not even come back to the pits. They completely shut it down, and yeah, shame.
Not sure exactly what happened. Just lost drive, power steering, everything pretty much. So yeah, we had decent pace. Probably not enough to challenge for the points, but decent. And yeah, unfortunate, to not finish today. I don't want to comment. I haven't seen the replay yet. as we all know, nothing would be intentional. So unfortunately got squeezed there. I don't know, maybe he had a car on his outside. We just have to look into it because it didn't end well for me, and I don't think it helped him out as well. So yeah, just got to keep our heads up. Look forward to Imola now.